What's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's the Gaming Beard here and I've got a different video for y'all. So I decided to do the Cayo Perico Heist on GTA 5 online, and the first thing you should know is instead of the heist setup cost being 25,000 coins, it is 100,000 coins, which is basically 4 times the amount. But it's a small value in terms of you spending gaining 1 point at least 4 million off of it. And this time around, I decided to go with the halo jump rather than the uh, boat as the entry point, because if you get the boat and you only have the main dock and another point of the island as the entry point, whereas with the halo jump you can easily uh, get to the airstrip, uh, jump off of it from there, halo jump off the Colonos, directly go to the airstrip and loot the cargo base if you're doing this solo, which makes it easier. Rather, if you go with the team as well, yeah, do the same thing, and accordingly, if it's a team of 3 or 4, you guys can decide who's going to loot what before you get to the compound. And the reason why I'm doing this method is because we are not going to use the drainage tunnel whatsoever. So since the entry point is obviously the base jump, the exit point is not going to be the drainage tunnel. We're going to go exit right out of the main gate. So the first thing you do is you make sure you land around this area and kill off the one guard, which is going to be towards the right. So as you can see on the mini map, there's one guard right over there, and he is right in front of the truck and the guard's disguise clothing. So here you want to make sure you don't get too close to his radar. Headshots are always the best way to kill these guys. If not, the guards get alerted. So once we do that, we make sure we take off this camera, as opposed to going all the way around disabling it, which is going to waste time. And the thing with this method is we're trying to get the elite challenge, where we complete the heist within 15 minutes. That's always the challenge, where you get, if you do get it in 15 minutes, there is a chance to get bonus coins. So once you do that, go straight from here to the right into this wooden hut. And I did make the mistake of where, when I was scoping the island, I didn't take a picture of the second table of weed here and the main bay hangar, which I will tell you why. So obviously you guys know that cash is way more valuable than weed in the game, but since you're one player and if you don't get many cash spawns on the airstrip, you will be left with weed. So if you, in your first two hauls, if you manage to get cash, and if you do have uh, an additional option where both those tables are filled with cash, just steal all of it. But if you don't have enough cash, yeah, just steal the weed as well to fill up your bag, and you should end up with anywhere from 300 to 400,000 dollars. 400 being where you just get cash, but 300 plus is where you get cash and weed. So instead of going to the gate directly and burn the lock off, what I did here is pop on the tow truck, line up the box onto the main upper floor, where that actually saves you time, as opposed to where you run straight to the gate, then you have to go to the truck, line up the box. That is a bit more time consuming towards the end, those seconds to line up, whereas this method is a bit more time convenient. And if you do actually get onto the first level on the first try, where you pop on the truck onto the box and opposite the gate, that's the first try, whereas it might take you a few attempts. That does save you valuable time as well. So right now we are at nearly $160,000, and this is what I mean. So one, two, and three. First attempt. So usually, if you are unlucky, it does take a bit of time, but in this instance, we made it on the first attempt. But whereas if you go with a team, one of you will be stashing up the ground level, then someone goes on the top and lands the truck, blah blah blah. You guys save more time there. So like I said, here we are already at the 240 mark, probably 20k off if you double the cash. But yeah, if you had weed here instead of cash, you would have easily crossed the 350 mark, the 350k mark. But still, $320,000 is not too bad since you're doing it alone. And with the bag full, we haven't even gone to the main objective. So at this point, we are getting the diamond. Why I paused the game here to make sure is that guard wasn't in line of the truck. I did try it before, and the guard caught me before I got into the truck. So in this method, going onto the truck is a bit slow because the drive isn't too far, but because of the way the island is, the roads, and how slow the truck is, driving there does take a bit of time, but it does beat the alternative where if you enter the island on the longfin boat, and yeah, from halfway across the island, you make your way back to the airstrip, and then again your way back to the Danish tunnel. That does take a bit more time just in getting to and fro, but this is where when you pop on straight to the airstrip, it saves you a lot more time. So here you just want to make sure while as you're uh, cruising down to the island, you don't stop unnecessarily in front of any guards cones. If you guys like what you see, make sure you give me a big one of these, drop a sub to the channel, make sure you have your notifications on for future content. Alright, as we approached the first level of entry at the compound, you don't necessarily have to come to a full stop. Slow down a bit as that first barrier will open up, and as you make your way to the compound gate, just pop the L3 unlocks it and pop a horn, and that's when the game actually continues, and you enter this short cutscene. So the guard checks you just to make sure you're a guard who's on the island, blah blah blah. He gives you all clear. The main gate opens up, and this is where you enter with the truck. And one of the good things to notice as you enter this initial compound area, there are a few guards which are marked in white, which trust you as a guard. So it makes you entering this part of the compound and the main area where the diamond is stored easier. So when you pop on here, don't shoot the guard initially. Just wait for him to head on over there towards the gate. You can either kill him if you want or don't. We are gonna kill him because it makes it easier. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Just shoot the guy, man. Oh, we are so lucky the guards did not get alerted or I triggered anyone. That is such a miracle. Okay, from here, make your way back to the main uh, area. Kill this other guard. There is no one here. Make your way up the second flight of stairs. Pressing R1, lean up against the wall. Wait for the guard to come into position and headshot him. That's 3 guards done. Now we can make our way to Rubia's office. Since the bag is already maxed out, make sure you open the safe. You can at least get in $20,000 to $80,000 if you're lucky. So we managed to get around 20k. So that's what 350-ish. Now here with the keypad, if you haven't done the heist before, the, uh, it takes around 30 seconds to hack all the 3 levels. And one thing to know is that there are 8 levels of fingerprints to get across to. So what I do is I count my way to the first four in order and then the last four backwards, which makes it really easy, whereas you don't have to guess from the visual image and cross match. So if you do this method easily, it's the shortest way to get across it, and it just takes around 30 seconds to get to the three levels of hacking the fingerprint code. So do this for the other two. So you go 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then done. So that's pretty much the easiest way to get to it, and it just takes around 30 seconds if you get across to it fast. And now we can easily enter the lift and make our way to the vault. Yeah, the reason why I went back to check the cache is the previous times I did the heist, I got an 80k from there, but this time we got it on 20 because I had to restart it from scratch. Maybe that's why the cash stored in the vault amount got affected. But since we're stealing the pink diamond here, the diamond is worth around 1 point what 4 million, 1.3, 1.3, yeah, that's what it's worth. So here you want to keep using the drill and going, holding on R2 till you get to the red level. So just staying on it constantly on and off. Whereas if you just completely flag it with R2, the thing is going to get heated and that's going to take much time. So with this method again, it's pretty short and you steal the diamond easily. And our total take is 1.6 mil, which isn't too bad. Like I said, I did try it a few times. I had to restart it, and my I lost 100k less, so my take was 1.7, and with your total take being 1.6 mil, you should walk away with 1.4. Whereas if you do the heist on the first attempt without alerting any guards, and with the pink diamond as the thing you are going to steal, you can easily walk away with 1.5, and that is hoping as well you complete challenge in elite where you complete it in under 15 minutes. And it's a good thing you kill off that guard first, so it makes it easier when you come up to the gate. And a good thing again when you're in guards loading is you only have to kill off the one guard here at in behind this beetle looking guard, whereas you have to take off the guard on the extreme left and the right, which does take a bit of time. And if you kill off this guy first, you'll have to make sure you kill off the other two guards as well before they come back to the area. So we easily made it to the compound gate as the exit point without alerting anyone. And now all we have to do is pop off the island. We hit the buzzer, we're through the gate. So here there are not many vehicles initially at the front, so you just have to run up to this first guard, shoot him in the head, pop on the bike, and make our way to the extreme left. So assuming you successfully steal whatever it is you're stealing, you make it past the gate, you don't necessarily have to go to the exit which you chose at the beginning of the setup mission. You can just easily get off the island like I did here and just swim your way across. So here we got stuck for a bit where those are a few lost seconds, but I do hope it doesn't take much time. So here we're just swimming our way across, and you can either do this till your stamina dies out or pop a breather by tapping the left button. As you saw there, we have 20 breathers, but yeah, I am tapping on X as fast as I can, and no one has been alerted, so we are hopefully going to just swim our way easily across to the island, off the island. Somehow, Ruby obviously found the diamond is missing, but luckily we managed to dive deep underwater. No shots have been taken, we've been easily able to slide swim right across the ocean floor. We keep swimming, and I think we should have successfully evaded him. By the looks of it, the screen is going a bit dull in the sense that it's panning out to the exit, and that being, yep, heist completed successfully. So hopefully we completed the heist in less than 15 minutes, which is our aim as always. Here comes the cutout mission. We hand the guy the diamond and he gives us the cash in the envelope. So funny how 1.43 million hits into that, and it must be a check. So we get platinum, completed solo. Potential is obviously very high, 5.2. Okay, we got 1.4 million in the back, 100% cut of the take. Just 11 seconds more. Son of an each way. Zero hacks failed as well. Full bags, there we go. Elite challenge and we complete just by 11 seconds. But hey, that is one of the best ways to complete the heist in 2024, if you guys are wondering. And I think aside from the setup missions being a bit time consuming, it's one of the best ways to make a lot of money really quickly. So as the game, if it works with me, this is what the breakup of the cut looks like. We'll take cut shots with vodka, bite them off, throw it over the terrace, and that's the breakup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content and see you guys in the next one.